I built this iron golem farm. Hint, it doesn't work. It just doesn't spawn. Like, it looks like it would work, it doesn't. It just like refuses to work. In this episode, I'm just gonna be going to build the foundation for a new base. Probably in the plains to the left of my cursor, right around in there. Just a nice big open area where I don't have to clear jungles or anything. My plan is going to be to build a base right around in there. I don't know what I'm going to make it out of yet. Probably wood and stone and stuff. I might make it out of concrete because I just got back from a trip going to get sand to make concrete. I got a good amount. I also searched as far east as water would take me. If you see in the top right of where I searched there, that would be that little tiny sandbar. It is a very big like lagoon with a bunch of sand surrounding it. I got like all of that sand in like 5 minutes, and I almost broke my pickaxe. So I mean my shovel. Okay, so is this a thing I can do? Not that. I'm not going to do that. I think I saw this somewhere. No. You cannot do that. What happens if I just make a regular diamond shovel? Does it keep the enchants if I go to repair it? Does it keep the enchants? Okay, it does keep the enchants. Okay. I was hoping I wouldn't lose the enchant. I may, in this episode, I'm just gonna chop down a spot down in there. I just go and mine cobble at. And I'm going to set up a villager breeder. I'm gonna take those villagers from up there. Maybe I might just go, because where I'm building it is literally like right above my cursor. Right in there is a village. Right around in this area to the right of my cursor. There's also a village up at the very top in the swamp over there. I'm still eating carrots because I haven't killed the cows yet. You know what? That's happening right now. I'm tired of having to eat like 40 carrots at a time. Each one of y'all better give me like 4 meat each. I might get the rest of the, what's it called? The leather I need. I don't know how much leather I would need. These cows over here annoy me because they get born there, then they get stuck there. Like they walk around here and they just, one of them stands there and blocks the rest, and for some reason they don't go into water. I have no idea why. You are the last survivor. I got 10 leather and 24 meat. 24 meat is a good amount. Going to split it up. I'm going to go grab some sugarcane. I harvested some of the sugarcane earlier to make maps or bookcases. Those bees are, that singular bee is still here. The baby that was like from those two bees. Those two bees are still pollinated over by that big tree. They just fly around like their home's still there. I didn't get to stream yesterday because I was helping my dad mowing and stuff. But now that I'm back, now I can make books, enough books to make a singular bookcase. It takes so much stuff to do this. And my singular bookcase. Whoa, I get to double, triple layer it now. I'm not though, probably. I'm just gonna... Oh no. I have no idea what I'm gonna do. Look, I wanna add the extra level of enchant. I'm sleepy. I didn't even stay up last night. I take that back. I stayed up till like 1 trying to get villagers into that. Actually, the villagers weren't hard. I just went and went all the way over there, grabbed a villager, brought it back, and then bred 2 of them. And then they had 2 babies, and then it was like, okay, that helps me a lot. I didn't even mean to click sleep, but I'm gonna sleep. So what I'm going to do now is mine a lot of cobble. And by a lot, probably not that much. I want to get a villager breeder set up in the location I'm going to build. I have an idea for a build. I have found a gravel biome though, so gravel is not that big of a problem anymore. And it is a huge biome. Just gonna do the boring stuff right now and mine cobble. It's probably not gonna take that much cobble. It's gonna take a lot more oak logs, because a lot of it's not going to be planks. It's going to be logs. It's going to be a, like, what I'm going to build first is going to be like a storage system. It's going to be like, oh, there's not really a good way to explain. I built it in creative and it looks cool, so I'm going to build it in the game. I wish I had an efficiency 3 pickaxe, because this shovel right here could insta-mine like that. It gets annoying not being able to insta-mine stuff. Now I can see why YouTubers and stuff who go really far in the game and then restart, whenever they restart, they get really bored because they have to mine so much. I haven't been to that point yet with the pickaxe, just with the shovel, because I haven't had an overpowered pickaxe in this game. This is the furthest I've made it in survival for Minecraft. For Bedrock, that is. For Java Edition, I beat the Ender Dragon when I was like 8. I wanted that iron farm to work because iron, like, I don't use it that much, but when I do need a lot of, but in reality you need like so much iron that it's unbelievable. I don't think this build's gonna take that much cobble. Alright, I think I'm gonna use all the cobble I have. Oh, actually, I take that back. It's gonna be a pretty big place, so yes, I probably am going to use all the cobble I have. Gonna slowly make my way back over here. I'm just gonna start taking it down a level everywhere. Make my way over here to grab this coal, because I can already tell my torches are running low, and coal is another thing you don't think you need a lot of, but you need a ton of it. I'm gonna have to look up if there's a mob that drops cobble, because if so, coal, because if there is, I'm gonna have to make a farm for it, like, because it's so annoying. You know what? I actually wouldn't need it. I just need a lot of wood and just make charcoal, because I can use like dry kelp and stuff, because I think dried kelp smells like 20 something blocks. I seen it in one of the menus for Minecraft, for one of the tips it tells you. I actually don't have as much as I thought I would. Right around 4.5 stacks. I'm gonna need more. I'm just gonna get the foundation laid out, because that's what this episode's centered around. Getting the foundation and just getting some kind of storage going. This base is going to be mostly an above ground base. If you wanna, like, the idea I wanna take from it is just make like a village centered around that point, and then if you know, like, this is not gonna be that big, it's gonna be semi-small, because I'm gonna do this in like different series, and I'm gonna like restart like every, say, 2-3 months. This like what I'm doing right now is probably gonna last another month. See how far I can get there. See what kind of stuff I can build in a month's time. See how many episodes I can get in, and then from there on out they're gonna be like 2, 3, maybe 4 months long. So at some point, like, if y'all have ever watched Mumbo Jumbo and his MineCraft Season 6 base, it is a very cool base. It's like a sphere. I'd like to make something like that at some point. Not copy it exactly, but just make something like it. I made something like that back on my Xbox 360. I got a good amount of cobble. Now it's time to cut down a forest. Oh, if I had a creeper farm right now, I could make an automatic tree farm. That'd make my life 10 times easier. I'm pretty sure I'd need a skeleton farm too. There is a skeleton spawner down in my mine somewhere. I don't know where, but there was one. I don't know how much of this I would need. I'm just going to start traveling in the direction and chopping down trees as I go. I wish you could have mods on PS4. There probably is a community mod for Vein Miner. I would imagine there probably would be. If not, I wish there would be Vein Miner, because I would literally buy Vein Miner, because it would make my life so much easier. I'm not gonna mind that, because that's a big tree, I think. No, that is not a big tree, it just looks like one. Oh, I made a mistake. Oh. Oh, I know I'm gonna hate myself for that. Yeah, I'm not even gonna mess with that. I'd rather like blow the tree up with TNT. I don't even have that much oak. Then again, I'm not going to use much oak. I'd probably say 2, maybe 3 stacks is all I'm going to need for this build. It's not going to be heavily oak dependent. But I am going to be using logs. Mostly logs. Pretty sure, yep, I just mined the big tree again. Yeah, I'm going to make some people mad doing that. It hurts me doing it because OCD. Don't tell me I just mined another one. That's one, so I'm not even gonna mess with that one. Hopefully those bees don't maul me. I'm just waiting for when it's funny, for when the tree to just disintegrate and the bees just stay there. So how far am I away from the build? Oh, I literally just went straight that direction. Now I need to start heading this way. Did I bring my bed? Yes, I did bring my bed. Sleep. Creeper. If I had a looting sword, I'd be like, I'm mauling you. I'm still going to, but like, bro, you better not explode. I was about to say, you like almost exploded and I was nowhere near you. Zombie, you're about to become drowned if you stay in there. This one. They're about to become I'm just gonna wait for them to come out. Good luck with that. This is a massive cave system. Now I'm gonna head straight south. Because I feel like if I head straight south, that village, I think is right over there by the river on the other side of this hill. I'm gonna go make sure. Because I want to make it semi-close. Yes, the village is on the other side. So I did figure out that those two rivers, the one by my base and this one here, do link up. The swamp that you see at the very top, they both run into that swamp. I'm thinking about at some point in the game, if I still have to go back to my old base, I might run a river right from where I'm at to my base. I might just run a channel there. Then again, not too much longer and I'll be using a nether hub to get around. That's probably one of the next things I'm gonna build, because I hate having to go back and forth running and like boating and stuff. Even using minecarts is slow, and I still have to do that achievement for minecarts. I don't know how big I want this base to be. The way I built it in creative is a 12 by 12. And it is going to be symmetrical, and I hate building symmetrical stuff. From my experience, it makes the game hard. So I'm just going to make the main building symmetrical, and then I'm not going to put anything else near it in a symmetrical pattern. It's all just going to be random from there. But the building itself is going, the first building is symmetrical. Oh, I'm regretting this because I'm going to have to level out an area here. Like, it's so deceiving. Like, if you look on the map, like, it's all like, because this map is 2D and the game's 3D. But, like, the map shows that it's, like, semi-flat. And then once you come out here, it's not, but that's just because grass. I'm going to. I'm probably just going to excavate this high side here. Get rid of that. Oh, I didn't bring any food with me. That was my last bit of food. Once I do this, I'm gonna have to go back to base. Time to liquidate this hill. I'm gonna fill all of that in. At least liquidating this hill doesn't take long. Wish it was as quick as sand. Oh, it's just the grass. The grass block itself is a slow part. Okay. I get you now. Yep, that's how you liquidate a hillside in milliseconds. Wish I had mending tools, then I could, like, wouldn't have to worry about much. Once I get a villager hub set up, a trading hub, trading hall, I try to mix nether hub and trading hall on the same thing. If only grass itself, grass blocks mine as fast as just dirt itself does. I was looking at my analytics, and apparently, like, almost 80% of people that watch my videos are subscribed. So that's a plus. And then again, I only have like almost 40 subs, like 36, I think. Another thing is, most people that are going to watch this aren't even going to be hearing what I'm saying right now, for the reason of, from the 20 views I've had on these streams, I've had 8 minutes of watch time from them. And 100% of my viewers and subscribers are male. From another country other than the United States. If y'all don't move, y'all are about to be cold. starting with this one. I've been playing too much Far Cry in the past couple days. I might start streaming COD Warzone depending on how good my internet is. Because COD Warzone, I lag in it even when I'm not streaming. So I don't know if my internet will be able to handle Warzone or not. Probably not, because Warzone's not the smoothest game for internet. You have to have a beast of a computer to run it. A PlayStation, I can run it, but like not good. If I got all of this leveled out right here, this would be the perfect place to build, like right here. And then center my everything going this way. But then again, I want to have stuff right here, and I'd like my build to be like, I'd say a nice fat. Right here would be the perfect place to build. So I'm gonna come over here, probably start cutting it off right about in here. I'm just trying to make it look natural, like the world occurred like this. That grass spread instantly. I was thinking if like I had to say like a different word for it, because that just didn't sound right off my tongue. And I'm gonna need this, so I don't know why I put it up. Come on, it's basically nighttime. Oh, now I'm gonna have to deal with that appearing for like the next 2 minutes. Okay, never mind. It actually went away quick. So, like, what I'm going to be doing is, like, little small, like, they kind of look like guard towers in a way. I'm going to make one center tower, which is going to be bigger than all the rest. And these things are not going to be tall, like, definitely less than 20 blocks. And from there, I can just spread in every direction. And here's my last bit of dirt. I'm gonna have to liquefy this hill right here because it doesn't look right. Hey, I did bring a crafting table, so now I can come over here. I'm gonna place it next to my bed. And I'm going to make a furnace and cook some chicken. Any more animals over in here who want to be cold? This chicken wants to be cold. You too? Okay. Stop running. Resistance is futile. I can't run, so I'm just having to walk. I'm actually kind of contemplating eating a chicken, even though I could get very sick from it and get poisoned. I just want to make it back over there. In like in the year 2020, I want to make it over there. And there we go. Now I'm going to come over here and liquefy this hill. And I'm also going to have to liquefy ponds, underground ponds. I hate them so much. I'm just going to take it from like right here. I'm going to make like a little path just going down through in here that I'm going to liquefy to. I'm going to liquefy to the end of the pond though. I could believe that that was just part of the world generation. Because it curves in and pops right back out. Yeah, I could believe that. Okay, I was making sure there was nothing behind there. All of this is going to be liquefied, but that pond needed to be gone. Because I'm not trying to deal with a underground pond. If I mine into it, it's going to go, the water is going to go in every singular direction. I really don't want grass to spread because it'll make my life slower. There we go. Pond has been liquidated. I just want to get into the part that is dirt, so that way I can just very quickly get rid of it. So I'm going to make another path that just comes right down through here. And it curves back out just for that little bit of realism. I mean, theoretically it's all going to be liquidated at some point. And any stone that I come across, I'm going to mine the top layer of and cover up the rest with dirt. God, it's like you get like a speed boost when you're mining this. Like, it just makes you feel like you're walking faster than you walk, because you're just plowing through everything. If I can stop stuttering. That level has been very much liquidated. So how many more levels do I have to drop? 2 more levels, and I'm starting to run into problems. I'm going to make this path just come right through there. This is the level everything needs to be at. So I'm trying to plan like, so I don't just mine directly next to that stuff. I want to leave like a little bit of a gap to make it look like something. And the world generation didn't go wrong. Like right there. Because like, I have to try to fool myself into thinking that the world generation done that. Because if I know that I was the one that done that, it's just going to make me feel weird. I don't know why. It's that OCD inside of me. Trees do the same thing to me when they're floating. I just hate it, but I kind of have to do it. Time to come back over here and grab all of this. Meat. Stick that meat in. Now time to make a double chest for my spoils of dirt and cobble. That chest is going to be dirt. Just dirt. This chest over here is just going to be building supplies, so dirt, wood. There we go. That going to take a little more dirt. I'm actually going to level that right now because it kind of gets on my nerves. I'm going to start from this side and just level it out over here. If you hear my sister talking in the background, ignore her. Why can't you just like auto place? Like just I'm holding L2 and it like just stops placing for some reason. Now I have one very big hole here. Honestly, this is probably the easiest way. Because if I'm doing it this way, sometimes it's just gonna stop auto placing. That stack of dirt went so quickly that it's not even funny. This is gonna take literally like all my dirt that mined from that just to fill in this hole that does not even look that big. I'm gonna have to destroy that bee's nest. I'm gonna have to kill the bees. And I'm probably going to die in the process because from my experience with bees, probably like I think it was stream one or two, I encountered that bees are not the friendliest of creatures, and they very much do a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. Oh! I'm not accepting that. I'm going to do that. I was not walking over to that chest just to grab one dirt. That's good. That's a really good thing to see. I just love seeing that. It's the best thing in the world. Why? There's no villagers unless you're trying to hunt down the wandering trader. In that case, yes, just kill him and leave. But if you're looking for the village, it's that way. It's that way. There's a village right over there. Just go that way. I found a village right over that hill. Off stream too. Baby piglet. If you don't move, you're going to be cold into bacon and pork chops. If only in this game you could get parts of an animal. Because pork chop, like just pork chop, there's a lot more to a pig than just the pork chop. Same with cows, there's more to a cow than just the steak. But then in that case the game would be way too easy because you'd get like 60 things per like animal. Not really, but like you'd get a ton per animal. I'm probably going to end this stream soon and just do the rest of all this mining off stream to save y'all having to watch me do this for hours in the stream here because my shovel's about to break and I'd have to go all the way back to the base. So that's the end of the stream. I will see y'all in the next